I took
I've been going through a lot. I've been facing many challenges and going through my thoughts. Going through a lot. I've been facing many challenges and going through my thoughts, but going through a lot. I've been going through a lot. I've been facing many challenges and going through my thoughts, but they look up to me. Yeah, they look up to me. They look up to me. Going through a lot. I've been going through a lot. I've been facing many challenges and going through my thoughts, yeah. They look up to me. They look up to me. They look up to me. Yeah. I pull up and pop the planet. Wa paparo paragampa papa ma pashaga pagadizak. Rabbits and rabbit lads, satalela narchaks. I feel like I'm chilling with thugs. Yeah, we don't give a fuck. White lines on your mugs. Fitting and Johnny Manora salute. I chop on me like a rocket in my juta. Pata with juta, narabatunya. Fuck up the world, rabadia punya. Get my name. Yeah, they look up to me. They look up to me. Going through a lot. I've been going through a lot. I've been facing many challenges and going through my thoughts, yeah. They look up to me. They look up to me. They look up to me. Yo, they look up to me.
It feels like the moment is right in the dot. I promise I got it, we own it this time. The calling is bigger and better. It's wiser to grab it and blaze on top of the dome and feed up the thoughts like food. Just cook it or whip it inside of the pot. And don't ever forget it, we all be getting too older and wiser, but you already know. And seen up the vision, I painted it vivid, the colors, they louder than thoughts. Yes, list up the master that taught us too well. That's why you're never gonna see us flop, but drop whole lot of bars. I'm psycho but too greedy sometimes on talking the mics, hey.
Yeah, they look up to me. They look up to me. Going through a lot. I've been going through a lot. I've been facing many challenges and going through my thoughts, yeah. They look up to me. They look up to me. They look up to me. Yo, they look up to me.
How would you want it to push in the front? You were just there, play the back. I wasn't straight in the pushing the door. You were just there, waiting for blow. Tell it the world I'm the one that you know. Passing in two, I'm ready to smoke. All of your crew, you're fiction, you choke. Faking your money, your idolist, bro. Sweated the vessel, go give you a stroke. Feeling your idol and really they poke. All I treat a thug man is poke. Me and my gang, we laugh at you, joke. Headshot, not a shot, out a shot to the head. Pour me some Henny, I'm ready to drink. Drinking and driving away from the truck. Hand rig, and I'm ready to face it, cause
yeah, they look up to me. They look up to me. Going through a lot. I've been going through a lot. I've been facing many challenges and going through my thoughts, yeah. They look up to me. They look up to me. They look up to me. Yo, they look up to me.
I've been informed with a lot of shit I say. Wanna put the world on hostage with a knife, I say. Hey, I fiddle with touch. Even with the feelings put on with it, I'm taking with bombs. Civilian spirit bringing the realest bit in the blocks. Seeking mission, so just really in position to war. Position to war. But I'm focused, so I'm so touched, I got hands on my face. I'm on so much, but I goes bust for sarcasm's sake. Bogus, but bogus when I IG my face. But don't lie if you know us, swallow pride and just say, yeah, yeah.
They look up to me. Yeah, they look up to me. They look up to me. Going through a lot, I've been going through a lot. I've been facing many challenges and going through my thoughts, yeah. They look up to me. They look up to me. They look up to me. Yo, they look up to me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 708 708. Yeah. Yeah. 708. Oh yeah. Who you dying for, my girl? Who you flying for, my girl? I got weed inside my cup. I got weed inside my cup. Who you riding for, my girl? Who you diving for, my girl? I can do it on the low. I can do it on the low. Cause 17 got me going crazy. 17 got me going crazy. But I wonder what you gonna do inside. Inside, would you do it for me right?
Yeah, me on my own, I'm thinking money and gold. Like, will I get it alone? So I gotta go no, cause my mama don't know. Cause she busy alone, doing them chores at home. And I pray to my God, like, will you help me at all? I'm in the streets, I cold. Man, my people are lost, begging for money cause they're forced. I've been hustling for thoughts, and my mama is divorced. And I wonder who's the fault, so I'm diving on my loss. So I roll it till it passes. FaceTime, gotta make sure that I last. Oh my grind, make sure I ain't lasting. Put it 2 times, make sure I ain't resting. Yeah, I'm seeing bodies, somebody killing somebody. You testify to somebody, tomorrow you end up bodied. Temptations are hard, I never used to be loved. The way I'm showing my love, it's like I'm hiding my pride.
For my girl, who you flying for, my girl? I got weed inside my cup. I got weed inside my cup. Who you riding for, my girl? Who you diving for, my girl? I can do it on the low. I can do it on the low. Cause 17 got me going crazy. 17 got me going crazy. But I wonder what you gonna do inside. Inside, would you do it for me right?
What's this now? It's not connected. Yo. Oh, there I am. What's good, people? Welcome to it, man. Apologies for the little silence there. I was praying. I'm joking, man. Welcome to it, man. This is Late Night with Malcom. Chilling, streaming right here live. Giving you the latest and everything that goes around it. Some local content as well, and some good music from the locals, man. So when I came in, I actually hooked you guys up with a little bit of Psycho Mode featuring Kemanelo Mfethu, featuring Dethrone Beats. That's my favorite producer right there, man. I'm actually on the song as well, man. I hope you guys heard the song. It's actually a dope song. It's set to come out very soon. The name of the song is They Look Up to Me. Yeah, so you can inquire, actually it's not Psycho Mode. I know homies go is out there like, dude, I'm Psych Freak, man, what are you doing? So yeah, we got Psych Freak on that song, man. And the second song that I hooked you guys up with was what's his name? Illest, my homie Illest Loud, with my homie Wiser. The Wiser is like a talented, that kid is talented, man. He's got some ish. That's got some ish, man. So yeah, shout out to Wiser, young kid, man. 17. The name of the song is 17. Which is crazy because them kids is 70. Well, they probably not 17 anymore. Because I think that song was like last year. I think it was last year or something like that. Anyway, welcome to it, man. Late Night with Malcom. Find me every Thursdays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays at 9 p.m. live on YouTube and Facebook, man. And it's a lovely Thursday today, man. I can even feel the breeze outside. There's like crickets and like this nice breeze that's like it's singing a lullaby or something. It's crazy, man. Anyway, you know how we do, bringing you local content and hooking you up with a question that we can discuss throughout the show and everything. And last night we were talking about depression. Today's show is actually not as much further different from the last topic that we was talking about. We actually tackled on the issue of depression because of the whole Nelly Tembe falling off of a thingy of a building in attempt to commit suicide, which she did, and then it sparked a whole lot of sensitive issues about how depression is a thing that people don't even people don't even take seriously, and which is fact. We still live with people who feel like they don't see how bad they have it, and they try, because the problem is the more they try, the more people call their bluffs, so it's, especially around the black community, man, it's a very sensitive issue and it is very ignored, and we wish that it can change, because then we would have less people committing suicide and everything like that. So at least we would help each other, so but then either way, today we're going to be talking about depression. Depression is another serious issue. Oh, that's what we was talking about, actually. My bad. Today we're talking about bullying. Bullying is hey dude, I don't even know how to tackle this issue, because amongst the black community, to say the most, I know this may come out sensitive, but would have like a say like you thought you was Billy Badass, and then Billy Badass came in there and kicked some ass, and then suddenly you figured that you're good at math, you know. There was a rhetoric that bullying should be is actually in a way positive to build somebody's character, but in serious senses, like if you have been a victim of if you have been a victim of bullying and stuff, because you know, in the black community we had to be macho, we had to be strong, we had to show physical strength as well, you know. So that was back then, I guess, because you know times change now, people are very sensitive, people are very, they take things too hard, and you may think it's light, but you find out that it's really bad, especially in the world of social media, where things like getting bullied can be can go viral, and everybody gets to watch a video of somebody, like a teacher beating a kid, or another kid beating another kid, you know. So the reason we're talking about this today is because of what sparked this past few days. A certain kid in Venda was bullied, and then she later on committed suicide. She even wrote like a suicide note telling the perpetrator or the bully how sorry she felt for her not being enough to be, you know, human, to live amongst them and such, you know. So it was very heartfelt, it's very heartfelt actually, and heartbreaking, you know. Nobody deserves to go through a loss like that, you know. Especially for the family, my condolences to the family. So it sparked a lot of, you know, people are now coming out, like, okay, people who've been bullied before coming out, expressing themselves and stuff like that, you know, and which is good. But what I feel like is wrong, or very wrong, with this matter is that in South Africa we never really discuss an issue until it's fatal, you know. And sometimes we discuss it because it's fatal, because it's actually sparked in the news, and we wanna just grab the the wave, we wanna just ride with the wave. And I personally hate that, because these people go through these motions, you know. We go through these motions. There's people who live with depression, who hates people who can just come up on social media and talk about how you know how easy it is to for a person to conjure something like that, because they're not depressed or they've dealt with it, you know what I mean. So there's somebody who is still getting bullied right now, and they can't even say anything about it. Sometimes it's because there's a position that is being held by the person that is bullying you, you know. Even in it's actually everywhere, workplaces, school, crash, in the hood, you know. I even saw this video about this guy. He was beating these kids up for beating his kid, you know, and it just sparked controversy as well, like, hey, why would a man like this do this to kids? Why don't he go and talk to the parents, you know? And then I saw a whole lot of rant on Facebook about how people, if a certain lady's child was being bullied, she will just, or he will just go and kill that kid, you know. Like, it's gruesome, it's like it's not really the way to actually solve anything, because truly speaking, I feel like we never really come up with solutions, but we'd rather use the say, fight fire with fire. I feel like that's the black way to do it, hey. And I feel like there's a lot more ways that we can actually conjure certain things, or tackle basically certain issues, especially issues like this, you know. Because in truth, you know, I actually was talking about, like, back in the day, how people, the macho game and everything, and people would get bullied, and it'll be okay somehow, because even loko ka gae wa re ish o bolela ka thaka gago mama wa ka next to mpete ba tlo botsa gore wena o sa mete because ke thaka gago santsholwe back, you know. But here's the thing about traits that people get or attain. We do that from a young age. There's a kid who feels like violence is just not it, you know, and they hate being violent. They just want to be themselves at that little corner playing with whatever they play with, you know. And then you come through, Mr. Little Violent Kid, and then you start provoking the kid, you know what I mean? And you would think that the kid would fight back, but because he or she feels like a pacifist, trust me, there's like just because they're kids doesn't mean they don't understand the meaning of being violent or being peaceful, you know. So yeah, man, it's a very deep issue. It's delicate, and I would like you guys to talk to me about it. You know, I've said a mouthful. I've given out a little bit of information. You know, if you feel like you can add on to it, please, you can VM me. You know, I can play your VN at any time. Or you could also just telegram me, you know, on 067-614-4444. You know what to do, man. So yeah, we're talking about bullying today. We're not even really gonna get into much things, because you know, I figured that when we talk about sensitive issues we go for a while. So yeah, man, hit me up. For now I'm just gonna go a little break, and I'm gonna give you more of that good local music. I'm hoping to play you guys something by Nelly the Master Beat. If you guys know him, Malumi Nelly 071, you know, he's a very dope producer Obeta, like different type of vibes of music actually, because I actually thought Obeta did this type of tracks to Malcom, but we call them that I don't even know what category is that, but it's like Limpopo type of music, and it's actually fire. It'll make your head go like you like crazy. That's all I can say, you know. So I'm gonna play something from him, and then I wanna give you guys a little bit No Peace That Nomad with a song called No Lullabies. This is one of the most heartfelt songs that I've heard in a while, and he is speaking truth, you know. He's actually speaking to you guys how the connection between us is lost, and because of that simple issue we get a lot of tragic like endings for a lot of young people, and it's really bad, man. So yeah, man, No Lullabies by No Pieces coming up, and then from there I'm gonna give you more songs, man, and we're gonna talk more about this issue. Please don't forget to hit me up. Yeah, and here we go.
No twinkling little star, just wondering who you are. No twinkling little star, just wondering who you are. No lullaby, no little star, just who you are, just who you are. Pure as black magic, not even time can cure the cracked static. We endured attacks with no panic. They load us back with dark tactics. We suffered from birth, now pain is more common than the shadows we walk with. The hand of God, a locksmith, the gates of heaven get locked quick. Happy enough to just breathe, poverty cornered, emotions turn elastic. Adversity a companion, we fanatics, never got a chance to be elementary. Destruction was our only picnic, we seen worse than most kids. Love was never part of the diet, forced to dwell in misery and despair. Brothers can only stand by while sisters receive new wounds on fresh scars, and the mother plays the assailant's alibi. How can she see herself as a little star when a mother never sang lullabies? They don't sing lullabies, they never sang lullabies. Yo, we don't sing lullabies. No good night, just rest in peace, yo. They don't sing lullabies, yo. They never sang lullabies, man. We don't sing lullabies. No good night, just rest in peace, yo. No twinkling little star, just wondering who you are. No twinkling little star, just wondering who you are. No lullaby, no little star, just who you are, just who you are. It's lights out, my essence is essentially burned out. Intense, cause eventually I found out how silence can get so loud. Maybe I'm shallow, but I still feel lonely as I'm amongst the crowd. Shadows of doubt, fluorescent in the darkness of my soul, like lightning through the dark clouds. The summer blaze can't diffuse the eternal cold. The mental chains stay bound, cause the maze of destiny's yet to unfold. It's a mystery we possess, forgot how to behave. We obsessed with digging our own grave. It's ridiculous, claim we're free, but pray to be saved. What happened to the kings in us? How did life get so treacherous? But how will our kids see themselves as little stars when we don't sing lullabies? Yo, we don't sing lullabies. They don't sing lullabies. They never sang lullabies. Yo, we don't sing lullabies. No good night, just rest in peace, yo. They don't sing lullabies. Yo, they never sang lullabies. Man, we don't sing lullabies. No good night, just rest in peace, yo. No twinkling little star, just wondering who you are. No twinkling little star, just wondering who you are. No lullaby, no little star, just who you are, just who you are.
Fresh Town Weaves presents Late Night with Malcom.
Okay, you know what? I wanna play you guys a song after that, and you know the song that I'm gonna play is probably like dope as a motherfucker, man. But I feel like that song spoke a lot about this topic, and I wanna just talk. You know, they don't sing lullabies, man. They don't sing lullabies. You know, no good night, just rest in peace. Like that's a powerful message. You finna understand that. Like, shout out to King of the North. Yeah, I said it, King of the North. Shout out to King of the North. No peace, the nomad. No peace, the toy box killer, man. The most realest guy I know. You know, like this guy stays real and he speaks some ish, you know. And he's an atheist, so don't provoke him with any religious nonsense. But he is a very peaceful guy. His name is No Peace, but he's the most peaceful person I know, you know. I feel like it's no peace with a K, you know, it's just silence, like no peace, you know. But yeah, that's No Peace, the moment with lullabies. That song basically talks about today's issue, man, the whole bullying thing, man. And it's just because you know the reason I say that is because the less communications that we have with our children, the more likely they're going to rebel. And sometimes rebelling meaning going to beat up other kids in school, you know. Other people would rather point fingers at the little kid and be like, hey, she's a demon, she did this, and yet she did it. They do that all the time, you know. She's not the first bully to ever exist, and trust me, there's a lot more bullies who do a lot worse, you know. It's just that in this incident, if Lufuno probably tried to leave off of it and she was okay the next day, regardless of how viral that went, it was not gonna be an actual issue where people like Njimutera go into the school to find out what's wrong with the actual school, you know what I mean? Because the thing about, like I said, South Africans, we like to tackle issues only when when they go fatal, you know. It ain't to say that we don't know about these issues, man. Like, we've been in this world like forever, you know. I'm 30 years old, I've been bullied. You know, it's crazy. One of the persons that used to bully me in high school is like one of my best friends right now. You know, we chill, we hang, we laugh about that ish, you know. I know a lot of people are still resenting to the fact that, I don't know, these bullies, the people that did what they did to us in high school, they don't deserve forgiveness. Like, dude, primary, everybody's trying to do something to grab attention. It's either, you know, there's two types of kids in primary. There's the one, okay, maybe there's three. There's the one that's trying to grab all attention, right? There's the one that doesn't want anything to do with attention, and there's the one that just wants to do, you know, them. You know, there's one kid who doesn't like doing anything at all. There's one kid who wants to do everything, you know, and there's that one who's just looking to do his thing, you know. And most of the times it's the ones that are looking to do their thing that gets bullied, because that thing is authentic in a sense, you know, and you are there trying to feel like the macho person. And like I said, it's psychological. No kid is ever born a bully or a victim. No kid is ever born like that, you know. It's mostly the peers, I guess even the parenting plays a part, because you know, I've actually watched I saw a thread. I just forgot what, because like I saw a lot of threads today, but it was talking about how you can actually don't overdo certain things to your children, because sometimes you may find out that your kid is lying to you only because they're not open to want to talk to you about it, and like, you know, to be truthful, because if that happens, you know, you go crazy. Or I even saw this other thread where they say the things that we do, the mistakes that we do as parents or as adults, we just brush them off like that. But as kids, you know, you get an ass whoop for like breaking a dish, you know, but no adult really gets a consequence for breaking a dish, you know. The only difference is age right here, and in truth that other one is very less so it's the dynamics are very weird when you start looking into the dynamics of relationships and how everything like is built upon to grow, like especially in this new generation. Understand that back in the day there were very few things that you would focus on. The rest of the things you would focus on being a child, you know, up to, you know, school, there's very little things to focus on. Right now, world in your phone, you know, I couldn't even get a proper big ass phones. Did I know better to call back? Would you please call, come out, please call, you know what I mean? Like, we weren't exposed to certain things that to this many things actually that makes us get I can't say depressed or think a lot, but they draw our attention further away from who we think we can be. Get all the superficial lifestyles that